replace it.
Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Zion Williamson.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
And now the Lakers starting group. They've got Kobe White. Andre Drummond is out there with MP. Then there's Doncic. And it's Sensabaugh in at the small forward. And for New Orleans, Trey Murphy is out there with Williamson. And it's Kolek in at point guard. Stan coming right down to it. Finish line is in sight. The playoffs are within sight. The warmer weather, I think, signals that the playoffs are right around the corner.
Yeah, Kevin, that's exactly right. And neither team here needs any extra motivation in this one. You want as high a seed as possible in the postseason. You want as many of these crucial games to be played in your own building.
Deep two from Williamson. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. And a wide open look for MP. Drills the three-pointer.
Nice looking three ball by MP. Proving he can hurt you from downtown.
Pass to Messi. Now Williamson. Lets it go from deep. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Kolek, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Messi. They set the pick. Launches a three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Drummond's got his fourth rebound in this one.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first four shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
Here's Kolek. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Shoots from 12. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first five here to start the game.
And Stan, while in New Orleans, you had a chance to coach Zion Williamson. Now, I've heard you talk about him before, but what's something special about Zion that maybe the average fan doesn't see?
Well, Kevin, that's a great question, because I think what happens a lot of times with Zion, his athleticism is so exceptional that it's hard not to watch and focus on that. But Zion is both very, very smart and a very unselfish player. Nothing makes him happier than an assist to a teammate.
That's a terrific assessment. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Rockets was terrific. He finished with 66 points, and as you may have guessed with him, a lot of those were on the three ball. Incredible effort on his part. We'll see if tonight means more of the same. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on, see if he can't replicate that performance.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Kolek. His last outing, he had 8 points. And no good that time. Lewis against Williamson. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Williamson, the screen. Over to the wing. 4 on the clock. And the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, my goodness. We can feel those Zion dunks over here.
And defensively, Stan, the Pelicans look to try and switch as much as they can.
Yeah, Kevin, and it makes sense with their personnel. It can mean reduced minutes for traditional centers at times, but that's the defensive philosophy they've committed to.
And timeout called by Willie Green. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. New Orleans making some changes here. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in, and Jones subbed in for Zion Williamson. Portis, he's checked in for the Lakers. Russell comes in for Doncic. Mamu Kelishvili passes to Jones. Jones with the screen on Russell. And that one's good, Boston.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And Lewis has it in the corner. Another miss by MP. New Orleans has gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Lets it go with the three. Lakers with the rebound. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, but even against weak defense, your execution still matters. Luckily, they were able to take advantage.
Here's Boston. What a tremendous game he played against the Clippers. 6 to shoot. There's the pick. Outside Terry. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
MP getting it done for the Lakers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back to the... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
We've got Hawkins. Jones is out there with Terry. And it's Boston in at the two-guard spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Fires for three. Offensive rebound.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Terry outside. Jones with the screen undone. Outside Terry. He can't hit that time.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Smart pass by MP. Great to see a young player making the right decisions with the ball.
Pelicans trail by 6. Hawkins passes to Terry. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. There's the pick. Russell against Hawkins. Outside, Jones. Here's Boston. And the Pelicans miss again.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that. And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Terry. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Here's Hawkins. No good on the triple. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Another miss by MP.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
That one goes. Count it.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Pelicans making a change here. Boston's checked in, and then for the Lakers, Drummond's checked in for Portis, and Lewis subbed in for Austin Reeves. 1:11 left to play in the first half. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Williamson. Lakers with the rebound.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And here's MP for three. Drills it from outside. Lewis has got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers.
He seems to have just lost his touch. Only 1 for his first 5 here in the quarter.
Pass to Messi. And here is Williamson, covered by MP. Williamson double team. 35 seconds left in the second quarter. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against one mate. MP finishes inside.
Well, tonight has been the MP show. And guys, they have to keep it simple. Just keep feeding MP the ball and keep seeing him add to that point total.
Pass to Kolek. Inside. Here's Messi. The putback. Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. Here's MP. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And so it's Los Angeles. 13 points up at the end of the period. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal.
How about taking a look at the Lakers? They're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They're moving at a high speed. When they get in space, they really push the pace. Makes them hard to keep up with.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Lewis is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then it's White. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3 spot. 5 to shoot. Good on the shot. Boston's got 6. And so it's the Lakers with it. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. The 3 from MP. Traps in the tray. MP's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Lakers. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Messi. Here's Boston. Shoots over White. A rebound by the Lakers. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Pelicans are putting the ball in Zion Williamson's hands. He said, I'm just playing chess within the game, seeing how the defense is guarding me. I'm going to pick my spots. My teammates trust me to make the right decision, but they also trust me to be me, and that time is right. Kevin, I'll let you be you.
And I love when you are you, David. Thank you so much. 90 seconds now into the second half. Out to the right wing. Here's Williamson. And the layup is good. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, that's Zion's bread and butter. Absorbing and dishing out contact inside.
So, Coach, thinking about Zion Williamson and his impact on the game, sometimes his playmaking can be overlooked a little bit.
Yeah, Kevin, this guy is really unselfish, and I think Zion actually relishes setting up teammates for shots more than he likes to score. He knows he's going to draw a lot of attention, and he creates shots for his team.
Just hearing you talk, I know you really like him, even personally, don't you? You love him as a player, but personally you like him.
Just a great person.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Pass to Williamson. Here's Boston. 6 points for him. Cranes the three-pointer.
Well, Murphy essentially lives on the arc. His job is to provide his team with consistent outside shooting.
Outside, Lewis. Messi grabs the rebound. Messi's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Kolek. Light covering. Pass to Messi. 6 on the shot clock. Fires away from way outside. Rebounded by the Lakers. Drummond's got 7 rebounds in the game. Lewis gets the bucket. Lewis has got 13 points in the second half.
Yeah, look at the soft delivery for MP. Floating it up there.
Williamson against Lewis. Pass to Kolek. Williamson outside. And the rejection by MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Well, when MP gets in the open floor on the break like that, watch out.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Both teams deciding to change it up. And with most of the season in the books, the power rankings have really taken shape. Taking a look at Miami, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when you look at the Lakers, they're just taking it one game at a time, dismantling each opponent along the way as they were predicted to do.
The shot by Hawkins, no good. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 17-7 run. MP, no good.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Pass to Terry. Over Reeves. Nice shot by Terry. Terry's got 7 points.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And here's MP for 3. Terry grabs the board.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. There's a good screen. The shot by Hawkins, no good. Lewis with the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got 37.
MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
From deep three-point territory. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's MP making things happen for the Lakers. He nailed it from long range in that quarter. Winds up with a total of 4 3-pointers in the period. And we've got more M2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great...
with a whole new group out there. Here we are, Stan, seeing more and more great international players in the NBA, and you've had a chance to coach some of the good ones as well.
Well, yeah, look, Kevin, you're right about the league now. We see every year, it seems like, the MVP is an international player. I had Hedo Turkoglu, who was a big part of what we did in Orlando, was a most improved player in the league one year and a key part of our team that made it to the finals. 6'10", highly skilled, very versatile guy. There are great players coming from everywhere in the world.
We've got Williamson, also Trey Murphy out there. And it's Boston in at the shooting guard. That's the Pelicans 5. Here's MP. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Stan, you always emphasize defense. What do you make of the offensive surge in the NBA today?
Well, Kevin, look, skill level is the best it's ever been. Shooting range is incredible, which makes defenses have to defend more and more of the court. Rules and officiating favor the offense. It's never been harder to defend in the NBA.
It sure looks that way. You're right. Williamson is screen on Russell. Out to the right wing. Williamson in the post. Lewis covering. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
The Lakers making a switch here. Vanderbilt's checked in. Here's Kolek. They set the pick. Takes the 3. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Pass to Messi. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Williamson. No good, unable to end this run. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Count it, good. MP's got 46 points.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Pass to Messi. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it's pretty incredible when you look at the body of work this year, guys. I mean, when they hit 70 wins, we were astounded. And then now, the wins continuing to pile up in what's been truly a remarkable and special season.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. Basket good.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
Here's Kolek. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a